Hello, U.S. History. I'm sorry that I couldn't make a video sooner for you, but I just wanted to make a video just to say thank you for all your hard work over the last 9-10 weeks. I'm sorry that we can't say goodbye in person, but it really has been a pleasure teaching all of you this year in U.S. History. For 3/4 of the school year, we were in person and then 1/4 online, but it certainly felt like at least 3/4 online work right there. But you guys have done a lot for my class over the last 9-10 weeks, and just want to say thank you for all your hard work. You just have one more big project to go, and then you're out for the summer. I know it's not the usual summer that you might be excited about, but hopefully you can make it an enjoyable one and refresh yourself before hopefully we're back together in the fall. So the main purpose of this video is I wanted to basically walk through the directions for your final project with you because it's 7 pages of directions long. It really doesn't need to be 7 pages of direction long because there's a lot of choice in this project. And so I tried to make a project to end the year that you could play to your strengths and get a good grade on. So there's a lot of choice involved, so not all 7 pages of directions really apply to you, but I tried to spell it out as best I can, and so I think it's too many directions for just me to spell out, so I had to get some help to spell out these directions, and so I called up on one of my good friends, and this is Willie the sheep, and Willie the sheep will help us walk through the directions, right, Willie? Okay. There's 3 steps. 1, 2, 3 steps to do this project. Step 1 is you're going to need to decide a topic. And what that topic is going to be is going to relate to the assignment that you did either this week or last week, depending on when you're completing this project. And you took a look at the epilogue chapter, and I had you choose 3 of the 9 topics to write a paragraph summary on, right? And you're going to then choose one of those 3 topics that you wrote about in that assignment to complete a project on. Now, because I don't want a lot of projects all on one specific topic, I have limited the amount of students that can sign up for each of those topics to 3. 1, 2, 3. So only 3 students can do each topic. Okay, and so how you're going to sign up for that is there's going to be a Sign Up Genius that's posted in the Schoology folder. And so once you decide, hey, this is the topic I want to do, it's education or it's Social Security or whatever, you're going to sign up for it in the Sign Up Genius. So do that first. That is step 1. I also make note that even though there will be multiple students signed up for the same project, it's still individual. Okay, so this is not a group project. You're not signing up for a group to be a part of. You're signing up for what you are going to complete as an individual. Then step 2 is you're going to choose one of 3 options for how to complete your project. Option A is you're going to write an essay. So if an essay is your strong suit, you're like, you know what, that's what I know what I know what I'm good at, or I don't want to venture out of the box here. I just want to stay in my comfort zone. That's fine. You can complete an essay on it. Option B is to create a slideshow presentation that you're going to present in front of your not pet sheep, but actually in front of your family. More information on that in a bit. And then option C is to create a video. Okay, so you have 3 options: essay, presentation, or video. Each one of them can get you the exact same grade. There's no punishment. There's no advantage to doing one or the other. Just play to your strengths. And because I don't have a podium and I have to come over here to scroll down, just bear with me. So then step 3 is complete the project using the guidelines given to you. In the following pages, I outline for you the different topics of what to include. And I'm also going to outline all the different options and requirements. So, and then the grading too. So let's take a look here. So again, there are 9 different topics that you can choose from. So once you sign up from the Sign Up Genius, then you go here to the topics pages, and there's 2 of them. Now, it's going to look like a lot of questions because it is a lot of questions, but the good news is you're only answering one set. So for example, if you chose section 1, the War on Terrorism, this is all you're focusing on right here. Okay, that's why I told you the 7 whole pages. You really aren't looking for the whole 7 pages of direction. You really only need your small set of directions. And then there's questions for section 2, 3, 4, all the way through the 9 here. So depending on which one you chose, you're going to have different questions, okay? You're also going to note some are in black and some are in red. More on that in a second. So what do you include in your project and how do you research? So each project has a set of bullet points. Each one of the different topics has a set of bullet points of what you're going to include in your project. And as each topic specifies in its directions, you're going to use your iBook for where you start for the information, but you do need outside research in order to complete this. Outside research. And the black bullet points are meant to be like your background information that you can give. Your red bullet points, and each one of the different projects has at least one red bullet point. Your red bullet points are where I want you to spend a bulk of your time on your project because I want you to argue one of those red points. All of the red questions are all opinionated questions, which is good news for you because it means there's no right or wrong answer. It just means you need to argue well. Okay? So, I want you to spend a bulk of your time in the red bullet points and answer those questions and back it up with some evidence. Now, here's the important part that I hope you don't skip or hope you don't miss over in this video. You don't need to answer all the bullet points I asked. You don't need to answer all the bullet points I asked. Okay? The minimum is that you answer one red bullet point. That means you don't even need to answer any of the black bullet points. Some projects, you're going to be able to do an entire project on just one red bullet point. You're going to have a lot to say. Other projects, you might not have a lot to say about the red bullet points. That's why I may have included more than one red bullet point, or I included black bullet points to help you get started and introduce your topic to the audience. Me and you. We can read them together, right? Okay, we'll read them together. Okay? You're welcome to answer all the bullet points, but some of you, like I said, are only going to need to answer just the one red bullet point. You're going to be fine. As I said before, the bulk of your project is going to be arguing your stance. You will first need to decide what your stance is on that issue. So you're going to need to decide your stance. Then you're going to need to go and research and find evidence to back up your stance. And if you don't know your stance, it might be helpful to find articles and opinion pieces on both sides of your stance and then decide, well, which one do I agree with more? And then you can use the one that you agreed with more as your evidence. And that's how you research. And then please, please, please use reliable resources. All right, let's walk through the 3 different options you have to complete this. So option A is the essay. Fun! I know how much you love writing essays. One more. So a typical format at the top, I want you to write in third-person argumentative style, which means instead of writing, I think the United States should, you're going to write the United States should. So just take out the first person. I already know it's what you think because you're the author. It's an argumentative third-person piece. It's 1,000 to 1,500 words with an MLA Works cited page, an introduction paragraph, body paragraphs, conclusion paragraph. It's your typical essay. You can read through that one as you wish, but that one's a little bit more straightforward because it is the essay option. The one thing I'll point out is you need to turn it in using turnitin.com. And there's a link in the Schoology assignment folder where you would turn that in. So you're not going to turn it into the project submission where options B and C are going to turn it in, okay? You, because you wrote an essay, are special. It goes through turnitin.com. Let's talk about option B. Option B is like the quarantine special. Ooh, quarantine special. Okay, so the quarantine special is that you can create a project, a slideshow, and you're going to present it to your family. And you're like, my family don't want to listen to this. Well, guess what? Your family might just be so bored at home that they would want to listen to it. Especially parents. They get a kick out of listening to their children, complete and give their opinions on political and current issues. So they might get a kick out of it. So if you want, option B, you're going to create a slideshow using your favorite slides program, Google Slides, Keynote, I don't care. You're going to include a title slide. You're going to introduce your topic. You're going to introduce your stance. You're going to argue your stance and then you're going to use data to back up your argument. You're going to have 15 different pictures. You're going to have a works cited slide. And then your presentation. So you're going to get your family together and you're going to present your slides to them. And you're going to do this in front of at least 2 family members, with at least one of those family members being over the age of 18. Hopefully one of your parents. You can do more than 2. You can just do both parents and be done. But if you have an older sibling, that works too. Okay, if you have a smart TV, like I do, I would recommend using the smart TV to present to your family, because then you can AirPlay or whatever, put your slides on the TV. You are going to record your presentation and you're going to turn that into me. So you're going to record you presenting it to your family and you're going to submit that to me. And in that recording, at least at the very beginning, if you want the whole video, that's fine too, but at least at the very beginning, I need to see the 2 family members there, so you're not just presenting this, in front of no one. Make sure that you're heard in the video, and the minimum length is 5 minutes and the maximum length is 10 minutes. Okay? The grading and things are in here. And then finally, what you're going to submit. You're going to submit the video. Okay, and if the video is being problematic because it's too large to upload, put it on YouTube and then submit it to me. And then you're also going to submit your slides as a PDF. So I want your slides and I want the video of your presentation. Okay, and the grading is also in here. And finally, option C. Option C is create a video of your project. It's a little different than the presentation because you're not presenting it, you're just making a video. And so you're going to create a video using your favorite app, like iMovie. And then you're going to include a title for your project. You're going to include a variety of different written and spoken word. Different media platforms. Could be a skit that shows your topic. It could be pictures related to your topic. Could be a video that you pull from YouTube that demonstrates your topic. If you decide to pull from YouTube, make sure it's no more than 30 seconds because I don't want that to be a bulk of your time. You're going to include a variety of different graphic effects, editing tools, proofread it, etc. Minimum length 5 minutes, maximum length 10 minutes. Video style. I want you to design your video in a captivating way. Like you're presenting it to a large audience to captivate them into your topic. You can kind of create it like a movie trailer. As if you are introducing your topic to engage your audience to make them want to learn more about it. It's like what a movie trailer does. They try to engage you to want to learn more about the movie, to want to go and see the movie. So you're trying to draw people in. Here's what I don't want you to use. Do not simply just put some text over some pictures and a little bit of music and call it a day. That's boring. I don't want that. Don't do that. I want it entertaining. I want it interesting. Content, you'll still need your topic. You're still going to need your stance and your argument. And again, you want to engage your audience to want to learn more about it. End your video by leaving your audience with the desire to take action. What could that action be? Could be to learn about the topic. Could be to go out and campaign about it. Could be to try and go get a pet sheep puppet. Whatever it is. They should want to take action. Probably not the third one I mentioned. Anyway, the grading is on here as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it. My hand is sweaty now. So let me just recap in like 30 seconds. Step 1, pick a topic. Sign up for it on the Sign Up Genius. Step 2, choose an option for how you are going to make your project. Is it going to be the essay? Is it going to be the video? Is it going to be the presentation in front of your family? And then step 3, do the project. Now you might be wondering, how much is this worth? It's worth 50 test points. Okay? And that is your last project of the year. It's just that close away from the summer. I hope you all have a great summer. I'll turn off the Mr. Myers character for just a bit and say, one more time, it's been great having you guys this year. I really, really hope we're back on campus in the fall. Let's see if we can learn from the 1918 pandemic. Hey, some history you could read about over the summer, and change the course of history and how we think about pandemics. Have a great summer. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.